ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवोद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात्कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयं तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। थ्रू निद्रा दृष्टांत, स्वप्न दृष्टांत, it is said that just as nidra dosha is required for the projection of plurality from jiva, in the same way avidya dosha is the karanam for advaitam to appear as dvaitam. And when the dosha is removed, nimitta paye naimittika paye. So when the nimitta is removed, then the naimittika dvaitapatti also will go away. That is indicated here in this shloka in the form of advaita sakshatkara udaya prakaram. How the advaita sakshatkara will take place. We'll chant the karika, means the Vārtika, which is actually karika. Anādimāyaya supto yada jīvah prabudhyate ajanmanidramasvapna madvaitam buddhyate tada. Anādimāyaya suptah jīvah yada prabudhyate. When this jiva who is anadi maya suptaha, so this anadi maya, otherwise known as avidya also, mula vidya, so because of this maya I am experiencing dvaitam. And paroksha jnanam, as we saw in Panchadashi, paroksha jnanam of advaitam and aparoksha jnanam of dvaitam, they can coexist, because paroksha jnanam of advaita is not capable of removing aparoksha brahma. So prabudhyate means when the jnanam becomes aparoksham, that is the prabudhyate. Anadi maya suptaha yada jivah prabudhyate ajam anidram aswapnam advaitam. Here it is given ajanma nidram. So ajanma nidram is one samasta pada is done, but in Ṭīkā he has still written ajama nidram aswapnam. He has not done ajanma nidram. He has done ajam anidram in Ṭīkā, but the shloka says ajanma nidram. Anyway, ajanma nidram, if you do samasta pada, then janma cha nidra cha janma nidre. न विद्यते जन्म निद्रे यस्मिन् iti ajanma nidram. In this way you have to do samasa. And then aswapnam advaitam. Tada ajam anidram aswapnam advaitam buddhyate. So yada prabudhyate tada buddhyate. This is the mukhya vakya. This is the main sentence. Yada prabudhyate tada buddhyate. When he wakes up, then he knows. Let us see Ṭīkā first. Anadi maya supta iti swatah jivasya jnanam na sambhavyati iti suchayati. First point is, by saying that Anadi maya suptah yada jivah prabudhyate means he is, prabudhyate means he is woken up. So woken up means by somebody. And that's why you need a teacher. The guru is required. By somebody else he is woken up. That is what this Shabda says here. Swatah jivasya jnanam na sambhavyate. On his own he will not wake up. When he is woken up. Actually prabudhyate means he is woken up. And that's why in Upanishad it is said, tad vijnanartham sa gurum eva abhigachet. And there gurum eva abhigachet. Swatantrena Brahmajñānanveshanam na kuryat. Sarva shastravidapi. Even if you know Shastra, independently you should not do Brahmajñāna anveshanam. And Acharya deva vidya vidita sadhishtham prapayati. Chandogya says, the vidya will give its purna phalam only when it is studied from Acharya. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. In Chandogya it is revealed. So, and in Gita also, tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. So the main thing what is said is that you need a teacher. And that's why if you look at all grantha of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, they all are in the form of a dialogue between teacher and student. Student is there, he has some questions and then he has some way of thinking, so because of which he is approaching a teacher, then he will ask questions. And then at the end of the text, he will say that this Guru Shishya Samvada Rupena, it is presented only to make the subject matter easy. But the point is, you need a Guru Shishya. And you see Kathopanishad, there is Nachiketa, there is Yamaraja. You see Shvetaketu, Uddalaka Muni. You see Narad Muni, Sanat Kumara. You see Brahmaji, Ashwalayana in Kaivalya Upanishad. And Brahmaji, Indra in Prajapati Vidya, Chandogya. You have Yajnavalkya ji and Maitreyi Samvada. Yajnavalkya Janaka Samvada. Then for Shastrartha also Yajnavalkya and all the other people in Janak Maharaj's court. So for understanding of any subject matter properly, such kind of question answer style. And of course in Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, in Ramayana, everywhere you will have Guru Shishya, including Yoga Vasishtha also. Bhagavan Ramji became Shishya, Vasishtha ji became Guru. So then imparting knowledge, then questions are there, they are resolved. So you need a teacher. Yada prabudhyate iti उक्त्या अन्यतोपि प्रबोधस्य दुर्लभत्वं द्योतयति. Anyatah means even when somebody is woken up, it is so rare. So Brahmajñānam is so rare, that is also indicated. Yada prabudyate means everyone will, even if to everyone the knowledge is given, everyone doesn't wake up. And that also Bhagavan has said in Gita, for example, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. Yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti. You imagine the rarity. And aneka janma samsiddhaha tato yati param gatim. So, it is not easy that a lot of people will be studying this. And that is pointed out here also through the Kathopanishad quotation, tatha cha shrutihi shravanayapi bahubhiryo na labhyaha shrunvantopi bahavo yanna vidyuhu आश्चर्यो वक्ता कुशलोस्य लब्धा आश्चर्यो ज्ञाता कुशलानुशिष्टः. This is from Kathopanishad. Similar mantra is given in the form of shloka in Gita. Here what is said in Kathopanishad? Bahubhihi yaha shravanaya api na labhyaha. This Atma Tattva is not available for even Shravanam for many. And Shrunvanto api bahavaha yanna vidyuhu. Even after listening to so much, many people don't understand anything. Some people understand something. In Tattva Anusandhanam we will see there is a apratipatti, vipratipatti, anyatha pratipatti. All these doshas are possible. In actually Kenopanishad Bhashya, Bhagavan Bhashyakara has given this. Kaschid na pratipadyate, kaschid anyatha pratipadyate, kaschid vipratipadyate, like that. So somebody doesn't understand anything. Somebody will understand different from what is said. Somebody will understand opposite. Only somebody will understand the exact thing. Because of each individual's personal raga dvesha, they have their pramata dosha. So shrunvantopi bahavo yanna vidyuho. Ascharyo vakta kushalo asya labdha. The Vakta is also Ashcharya and Labdha is also Ashcharya. Asya Atmanaha. So rare wonder is the speaker, and such is also a wonder somebody who gets it. Ashcharyo Jnata Kushalanushishta. And the knower of this is also Ashcharya only. Taught by a well-trained teacher, Kushala Anushishtaha iti. And Smriti is also there. Smritirapi Ashcharyavat Pashyati Kaschidenam ityadi. So same idea is given in Gita also. Yada evam jivaha prabudyate आश्चर्योपदेशतो वेदांत वाक्यात् प्रबोधम लभते तदा अद्वैतम आत्मतत्वम प्रबुध्यते साक्षात्करोति. So in this way, when a jiva is woken up through Acharya Upadesha and Vedanta Vakya, then तदा अद्वैतम आत्मतत्वम प्रबुध्यते साक्षात्करोति. So at that time Advaita Atma Tattva he will realize. Now the bhashya of this Karika in Mandukya is very beautiful. So I am going to read that. You can just listen, you don't have to go and see there. Yoyam samsari jivaha. Yada jivaha prabudyate. Jiva is samsari. Saha ubhaya lakshanena tattva apratiboda rupena bijatmana anyatha grahana lakshanena. So he has both tattva apratiboda rupa and anyatha grahana lakshana. Both are there. So agrahana anyatha grahana. तत्व अप्रतिबोध रूपेण बीजात्मना अन्यथा ग्रहण लक्षणेन च अनादिकाल प्रवृत्तेन माया लक्षणेन स्वप्नेन. अनादिकाल प्रवृत्त माया लक्षण इज देयर. माया लक्षणेन स्वप्नेन. व्हाट इज हिज आइडिया? मम अयम पिता पुत्रो अयम नप्ता. सो दिस इज माय फादर, दिस इज माय सन, दिस इज माय ग्रैंडसन. Pashavaha, all these cattle, all of them are mine. Aham esham Swami. Kshetram, Kshetram. This land and all is also mine. Aham esham Swami. Sukhi Dukhi. In Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna said, Bhagavan Bhashyakar said, Arjuna's problem is Aham esham mamayete. I am theirs, they are mine. So actually this is also true if a teacher starts doing this with respect to students. These are my students. Aham esham mama ete. I am theirs, they are mine. So even with students one should not have this. Forget about bhaktas and family members and all. अहम एषां स्वामी सुखी दुखी क्षयितो अहम अनेन वर्धितश्च अनेन इति. Because of them I am kshayita, means I have reduced, I have come down, or vardhitaha, I have grown. So his idea is only based on other anatma vastu. Iti evam prakaran swapnan sthanadvaye api pashyan suptaha यदा वेदांत अर्थ तत्व अभिज्ञेन परमकारुणिकेन गुरुणा नास्येवं त्वं हेतुफलात्मकः किंतु तत्त्वमसि इति प्रतिबोध्यमानः. So Paramakarunика teacher who is Vedanta Artha Tattva Abhignya, he says you are not Hetuphalatmaka. Hetuphalatmaka means you are not Karya Karana Rupa. You only think this happened to me, now this will happen because I did this, because I did that. This is Hetuphalatmaka. Kintu Tattvamasi, but you are that truth. In this way Pratibodhyamana yada tada evam Pratibudyate. Now you see here, Sakshat Karoti, Prabudyate, Sakshat Karoti. Kim Lakshanam Advaitam, what is that Advaitam Atmatattvam? It is said Ajam. See, in Ṭīkā he has said Ajam. Ajam Agantuka Prabodhavat Jagrad Avastha Varjitam. Ajam is generally defined as Janmadi Vikar Rahitam. Bhashyakar says Ajam means Janmadi Vikar Rahitam. And Sabahya Abhyantaro hi Ajaha, that Mundaka Shruti is there. So Bahya Abhyantar Rahitam, there that which doesn't have any inside or outside is called Ajam, and birthless, so Avikari. Here Ajam is given as that avastha in which the knowledge takes place. That avastha is also not mine, which is Jagrad avastha. Agantuka Prabodhavat Jagrad avastha varjitam. Then Anidram, Nidra upalakshita murcha sushupti rahitam. Anidram Nidra Upalakshita Murcha Sushupti Rahitam. So neither there is Nidra, nor there is Swapna, and nor there is Jagrat. Aswapnam Swapnakhya Madhya Avastha Virahitam. So there is no Nidra. Nidra means there is no Sushupti, Murcha, etc. And also there is no Jagrat. There is no Swapnam. Or you say Ajam means Janmadi Vikara Rahitam, Anidram means Sushupti Rahitam, and Aswapnam means Jagrat Swapna Rahitam. Because in Mandukya Karikas, Swapna means Jagrat is also Swapna only. He has already explained this is Vaitatyam. Or he will explain, because this is in first chapter. In second chapter he says it is Jagrat and Swapna are similar. So Aswapna means there is no Jagrat, no Swapna. Atayeva avasthatraya dvaita shunyatvat advaitam ityartha. And therefore avasthatraya dvaita shunyam it is, that is advaitam. So just see the shloka again. Anadi maya suptaha. Anadi maya is this avidya ajnanam. Jiva, who is none other than Paramatma Swarupa, does not recognize himself as Paramatma. That is called sleeping. When he is woken up by teacher, which is rare, but if he gets woken up, then he will recognize his nature as Jagrat Swapna Sushupti Rahita, Janmadi Vikara Rahita, Bahya Abhyantara Rahita. This is Advaitam. This knowledge he will get. Now, in this shloka, it is said, Anadi Maya Suptaha Yada Jiva Prabudyate Ajama Nidram Aswapnam Advaitam Buddhyate Tada. So there is Yada and Tada in that shloka. So now you see. Udahrata Smrutau Yada Tade Tyanayor Arthamaha. In this Udahrata Smriti, what is Yada and what is Tada? They are revealed. Shrutyācārya prasadena yogābhyāsavashena ca Ishvaranugrahenapi Swatmabodho yada bhavet Shrutyācārya prasadena yogābhyāsavashena ca Ishvaranugrahenapi Swatmabodho yada bhave. This is one. And then next Vārtika also, because Vārtika dvaya. So this Vārtika is to give the meaning of yada. And the next one is to give the meaning of tada. Bhuktam yadhannam kukshitham Swatmatvenaiva pashyati Purnahanta kabaditam Vishvam yogishwarastatha Yogish Bhuktam yadhannam kukshitham Swatmatvenaiva pashyati Purnahanta kavaditam Vishvam yu. So, Shrutyācārya prasadena by the grace of Shruti and Acharya. See, Yada Prabudhyate, what all things are required. In one shloka it is given. Shruti, this is given by Sureśvarācārya ji. So you can't reduce anything out of this. You need Shruti and Acharya Prasada. Shruti's grace is needed, teacher's grace is needed. Teacher should accept you as a student. Teacher should go on teaching you. This is Shruti and Acharya Prasada. And teacher should go on teaching you Shruti. Means Shastra according to Parampara. Then Yoga Abhyasa. Yoga Abhyasa Vashenacha. So Yoga Abhyasa has both meanings. Yoga Abhyasa, one meaning is Ashtanga Yoga Abhyasa. And Yoga Abhyasa in Ṭīkā it is given Nididhyasanam. Means to remain in knowledge. Because how many hours teacher is going to teach? Or how many years one can be with teacher? After that, you have to be on your own. So you have to, earlier one should have done the yoga abhyasa, means yama, niyama, all the palanam is there. And then dharana, dhyana, samadhi, abhyasa, that abhyasa is called yoga abhyasa. For tvam-pada and tat-pada shodhanam. And later, this nididhyasanam is yoga abhyasa, that I on my own remain in this knowledge. Whether Shruti, whether Acharya is available or not. Then Ishvara Anugrahenapi. You have to do some Ishwar Upasanam regularly, in whichever form. Either it is puja or parayanam, and along with that, some disciplines one has to take in their own life. And that tapas is to please Bhagavan. Anena, what do we say? Anena pujanena sarvatmataha Paramatma Shri Guruscha Priyatam. By this may Paramatma be pleased with me. So Ishwara Anugraha is also required. So Shruti Acharya Prasada, Yoga Abhyasa, Ishwara Anugraha. When all of them are there, then Swatma Bodho Yada Bhavet. Then Swatma Bodha will take place. See Ṭīkā. Acharya Prasadena Anugrahena. So now here there is nothing much is given, because Acharya, all Acharya wants to see is that somebody is interested in studies and not doing any other thing. Acharya Prasada will come. Another thing is, like if Acharya has big ashrams, like Kailash. Ashram is not that big, but it is still relatively big. And of course, what to talk if there are organizations which are very big, then Acharya Prasada is also there if you do seva. But if you do too much seva all the time, then there is no Shravanadi Upalabdhi. So then you will not have time for Shravanadi. So Acharya Prasadena Anugrahena. Asambhavana Rahita Swarthaya Shrutya. Shruti Prasada is what? Asambhavana Rahita Swarthaya. So there where Asambhavana Adi are eliminated, and Swa-artha, Shruti reveals what is its meaning, its tatparya. What is Shruti trying to say? This is Shruti Prasada. Means I am able to understand exactly as it is said in Shastra, and not having this Asambhavana dosha, Pramana Asambhavana or Prameya Asambhavana, both. So Asambhavana Rahita Swarthaya Shrutya. Then Yogabhyasa Nididhyasanam. Here Yogabhyasa is translated as Nididhyasanam. Tad vashena tad anusthana prabhavena. Tad vashena means because of the anushtanam. Anushtanam word, whenever it comes, means you have to do it for a long time. That is the idea of anushtanam, that one should not get tired of doing. How in Mandukya Karika the Drashtanta is given, Utseka udadher yadvat kushagrenaika binduna. By the tip of the grass, if you want to dry up the ocean, how much patience you need. It's not that it is that difficult. What is required here is you have to be very patient. You cannot become impatient that I came few months back and Advaita Siddhi I have not completed yet. Maharaj always says that somebody comes and says, I want to study Advaita Siddhi and Laghu Siddhant Kaumudi he has not studied. What Advaita Siddhi is going to study? So, slowly one after the other Grantha you have to study, then only in Brahat Prasthana, final Grantha will be Advaita Siddhi. Advaita Siddhi means not necessarily only a Grantha. Advaita Siddhi means anything that I want to study, I have to have lot of patience to, in particular for this path of Advaita. Ishwaraha prak sevito antaryami. Ishwara anugraha is prak sevito antaryami shravanadina cha aradhyamanaha paramatma. Shravanadina, so prak sevitaha means prior to Shravanam you have already done Upasana. You have done enough Gayatri Anushtanam. So generally if you see, even in the olden days, if a brahmachari is initiated into Gayatri and Sandhya Vandanam at the age of 8 years, for 12 years he is going to do Purva Mimamsa Adhyanam. So for 12 years he has already done Gayatri Anushtanam. Then if he wants to study Upanishad directly or he wants to go to Grahasthashrama, this option is there. So if he wants to study Upanishad directly, even at that time 12 years of Gayatri Anushtanam is already done. Plus Guru Sevadi are done for 12 years. Ashram lifestyle is already there for 12 years. Then he starts Upanishads. Minimum. Or he goes to Grahasthashrama, performs Karmakanda, does Upasana, Vanaprasthashram, then Sannyasashram. So, Ishvara is Prak Sevitaha. And if Ishtadevata Upadesha is given, somebody is initiated, then that also is there. And now also that much of Gayatri Anushtanam or Ishtadevata Anushtanam in one form or the other, if somebody has done, then you will see the difference in their life. Prak sevito antaryami shravanadina cha aradhyamanaha. And he is worshipped through Shravanam also. Means you can also do Shravanam of Ishvara Pratipadita Grantha, like Granthas where Srimad Bhagavatam, Ramayana, etc. are there, that also. Or in Upanishads, etc. also, whenever Ishvara word comes, it is his Aradhana only of Paramatma, who is Antaryami. Tasya anugraha upasaka chitte swatattva avishkaranam. What is his anugraha? In the mind of the upasaka, Bhagavan reveals his own true nature. Swatattva avishkaranam. Upasaka, in the chitta of upasaka, upasakasya chitte, तस्य परमात्मनः अनुग्रहः तेन ईश्वरानुग्रहेण स्वात्मबोधो यदा भवेत्. अपि शब्द इज देयर, ईश्वरानुग्रहेण अपि. अपि शब्द उक्त सर्व साधन समुच्चयार्थः. अपि शब्द is for samuchaya of all. So you have to put everything together. In other words, Shruti Acharya Prasada is also required, Yoga Abhyasa is also required, Ishvara Anugraha is also required. Tatha cha Shrutayah Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitarthaha Sannyasa Yoga Yataya Shuddha Sattvaha Te Brahmaloke तुपरांतकाले परामृताः परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे. आचार्यवान पुरुषो वेद. दिस इज छांदोग्य. आचार्यवान पुरुषो वेद. पंडितो मेधावी. ग्रामात् ग्रामं पृच्छन् यथा गंधारम उपसंपद्येत एवमेव इह आचार्यवान पुरुषो वेद तस्य तावदेव चिरं यावन्न विमोक्ष्य अथ संपत्स्ये. So somebody who has acharya, so this is acharya prasada. Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha is Shruti prasada. So Shruti acharya prasada. Then Tatasutam pashyate nishkalam dhyayamanah. This dhyayamana is the yoga abhyasa. Tatastutam pashyate nishkalam dhyaya. Mundaka Upanishad. Then यमे वैश वृणते तेन लभ्यस तस्यैष आत्मा विवृणते तनुस्वाम. वृणुते विवृणते तनुस्वाम. आई थिंक यमे वैश वृणुते तेन लभ्यः तस्यैष आत्मा विवृणुते तनुस्वाम. सो यम एव एष वृणुते, द वन हु विल डज द वर्णम. So this shloka, both meanings are there. One meaning is according to Vishishta Advaita, another meaning is according to Advaita. So Ishwar Prasada, if you want to show, then how you have to, in Advaita, how this mantra is translated? Yam eva eshah vrunute. Yam Paramatmanam eva eshah sadhakah vrunute. The sadhaka who chooses Bhagavan, Paramatma, तेन लभ्यः, तेन साधकेन, तेन वर्णेन लभ्यः, तस्य एषः आत्मा स्वाम तनुम विवृणुते. His self will reveal to this sadhaka. And if you take esha as Paramatma, yam sadhakam eshah vrunute, whom Bhagavan chooses, then to that Bhagavan will reveal the nature of Atma. In that way, means I have to choose Bhagavan, then Bhagavan will choose me. Main meaning is this. एतै साधनैः यदा संपद्यते पुरुषस् तदा प्रबुध्यते इति स्मृत्युक्त यदा शब्दो व्याख्यातः. एतैः साधनैः, by these means, यदा संपद्यते, when he is sampanna. Sampanna means he is accomplished, he has all these things. Then tada prabudyate, then he is woken up. In this way, iti smruti ukta yada shabdo vyakhyata. So yada shabda is explained here. Now this Guru Prasannata, there are two different examples. One is like in Chandogya 4th chapter, where there is a story of Raikva and Janashruti Pautrayana. So he takes wealth and he goes to Raikva for getting Upasana Upadesha, and the Raikva, the teacher there, tells him, no, I don't want, and he rejects him. And the other different aspect is in Yajnavalkya Janaka story, where Yajnavalkya ji goes there to Janaka to get wealth and give teaching. See, in one case, Raja goes to, Raja means he is a very rich person, he goes to a poor person for knowledge with wealth, and that Raikva cartman he is. He says, no, I don't want your wealth. And in Brihadaranyaka, Janak Maharaj is Shishya, Raja, and Yajnavalkya ji goes there, he says, I will get wealth also and I will give him knowledge. So, what will please teacher, you never know. That's why main thing is that teacher will be pleased if I am sincere. And if I am sadhana sampanna, if I can do something, it is good. But if I do it out of abhimana, then teacher will say, I don't want it. Like in Chandogya, it is done. So that part one has to be careful. And the yoga abhyasa is for chitta ekagrata and indriya shamanam, because you need quiet indriyas and quiet mind, without which the jnanam is not possible. So that's why yoga abhyasa is given. And by Ishwar Kripa only one will get Guru in life. And by Ishwar Kripa only the desire to know Advaita. Because that Brihadaranyaka Shruti is there. Tametam Vedanu Vachanena Brahmanaha Vividishanti Yajnena Danena Tapasa Anashakena. So the performance of Yajna, Dana, Tapa, etc. will give me Punya and Vividisha to know Brahma. And that also will lead me to a teacher. Because I may have Vividisha through Yajna, Dana, Tapas. But I also need Guru. So that also the same Yajna, Dana, Tapa, its Punya will give me that also. And that is what Bhagavan also says in Gita, that I will make sure that such Bhakta will get Jnanam. Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yena Mam Upayantite. I will give them Buddhi Yoga. Means I will give them Jnanam and whatever else is required to sustain that, sustain them on this path, sustain this wisdom, etc. That's why Upasana is needed. So this is Yada. Now, Tada in the Karika, in the Vārtika, Yatha Bhuktam Annam Kukshitham. When the food that is consumed, it is there in the Kukshi, means in the stomach. Kukshitham. Swatmana eva pashyati. Then he doesn't see food different from him. He sees food one with him. In this way, Purna Ahanta Kabalitam Vishwam Yogishwar Tatha. This is Tada. Meaning of the word Tada is Yatha, just as Kukshitham Bhuktam Annam Swatmana eva pashyati. So when I eat food, earlier food was different, but now food is one with me. In the same way, entire Vishwam Purna Ahanta Kavalitam. Kavalitam means like swollen or grasped. So I have consumed entire world along with my ahankara. Everything I have eaten. So when that happens, then for this yogi Ishvara, then prabudyate. In other words, I see my ahankara as well as entire Brahmanda in me, the drashta. That is given here in the meaning. Tada shabdartham advaita bodham vivrunoti. Tada shabda he explains. Sputartham etat. He says this meaning is clear. So Ṭīkākar doesn't explain anything. But I hope you understood that when the food that is there, which I think is different from me, when it becomes one with me, then I don't see it as different from me. I don't see the world also different from me. And the ahankara. Because of ahankara, world is different. So ahankara is also negated and so is the world. This is the aikyam. Yogishvara, so those who are the Paramahamsa yogi, and also Ishvara means they have the Aishwaryam Samarthyam. So another Pathantar is Yogeshwarastadha, Yogishvara or Yogeshwara. Okay. Now, Anena, that is actually not part of this Ṭīkā. This Ṭīkā of 15th Karika is over. Then that is introduction to further that we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakṣiṇāmūrtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om.